Hello and good afternoon, this is Rabbitbunvoo. I just thought I'd do a quick review of one of my locomotives. Wellington is a schooled class locomotive from Hornby, of which the class comprises of 4 different examples in the Hornby range. Wellington's just one of them, actually happens to be the discontinued one. But seeing as they're also very similar, I thought I'd do a review just for all of them. I think there's Cheltenham, Dulwich and a few others. So, first of all, detail. So, I think this is the best model in my collection for detail, especially, all over tiny details, which really stand out for me. So you've got these sprung buffers at the front, you've got all the little details around the whistle and safety valves, you've got this tiny immaculate writing on the front of that nameplate. On the front you've got all this detailing that you can paint. I actually paint on some of this, so you won't get these discs, but I put them on. But you can do that, the model leaves you there to do it, so that's good. You get all these tiny little rods on the top, which are fairly easy to break, but I haven't managed to break them. I'm a bit rough with my locomotive, but they look really nice, and especially in the cab there. All these the regulator in red there, or the brake handle, and all the little valves and things. I didn't paint those, but they're fantastic detail for someone who doesn't want to paint. Onto the actual sort of aesthetics of the model, how it's made up. It's a 440, as you can see. She doesn't have much traction, I'd say. Fairly struggles. Anything above 3 coaches and she'll get quite bad wheel slip on the bends. But on straight section, fantastic really. And for the tender, you've got this little cable that attaches it, ensures a smooth electrical flow, and you can clip this in as well to hold that on. Actually, this plug is plugged in that little white square you can see underneath. It's fairly permanent, so you're always going to have to carry it about like this if you want to move it. So I find that a bit annoying really. I think there's a much better example on Illustrious of a good coupling for the tender, and that's just this little plug hole there with electrical contact wires, and you can just plug it in, lift it off, plug it in very easily. So, but oh well. Right, let's take a quick look at how she runs. Must put her on very carefully, make sure nothing is amiss. As you can see, it's fairly hard to connect up all these little bits, but worth it once you get there, eh? Right, bear with me a moment while I switch her on. There we are. Fantastic. Fantastic smooth performance. Yeah, very smooth, very responsive type. I think they're absolutely brilliant locomotives. So, that's the schools class. Definitely worth a consideration of buying, especially Wellington here, because it's discontinued and is going for a discounted price as well. So if you can get your hands on them, fantastic locomotives, very good for Southern Railway ones, 1930s period. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.